everybody, what's up? This is Siren here, and welcome back to the Bookwalker. Now, just real quick, I have to give you guys a really quick heads up. If you hear like a coughing sound, like a loud one, or probably what sounded like a wheezing or a choke, that's coming from my dog Dakota. I had to take her to the vet yesterday, or at least Monday, I should say. Since this video will be up by then. But anyway, I had to take her to the vet because, she was coughing pretty badly, and I had to take her to the vet. She's fine, she's physically fine, her heart and lungs are fine, she's been eating, she's been drinking, she's been walking around just fine, she's not lethargic. So the vet came to the conclusion that she has bronchitis, which is why she is coughing so much. So if you hear that, that's from her. She's already been on antibiotics, so, medication, so, she's still kind of fighting it at the moment. So if you hear that, that's from her, just a heads up. Anyway, so last time, I messed up pretty badly by, the magic wand being broken, and, where I'm at, it takes place a month later after that gig, so, from the looks of it, from the sounds of it, Etienne has been not working as a walker since then for about a month after that screw up with the job. So I'm really curious to see what happens next, and I hope in the next job that we do, hopefully if we do get a next job, that it won't be as terrible as last time. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started here. Oh, hey, the phone's ringing. Where's the phone? Give me a sec, actually. I have to check this out. Ooh, it drains more ink and increased damage for when I use the drain skill? Cool. Sorry, I wanted to check that real quick, just to see if I unlocked some skills. Hello? Leave me alone already. Hi, I heard you were having some problems with the client? Oh, it's you, Vince. Nah, nothing too bad. I can try to talk to him again if you want. I don't know. I feel like this work just isn't right for me. Hey, what are you saying? You have to do this and get your shackles removed. Your fans need you. I know. I'm just not sure this is the right path. It's bringing me nothing but suffering, and I'm not the only one suffering because of it. You just have to put up with this a little longer. 3 more orders and you're done. Yeah. Hold on. Did I ever tell you how many orders I had left? Yes, of course. Did you forget? Alright. Okay, I'll call him right now. Maybe he'll change his mind. Alright. Yeah, because that last job really... Thanks for joining me, friend. Oh, that was quick. It's a shame you didn't even touch your drink. Hello? Fine. I want to give you one more chance. You? I'm ready. Of course you're ready, you absolute moron. You're always ready. This is your first screw-up, and usually I don't give anyone a second chance. I still haven't gotten over your mishap with the wand, but I think we can come to a compromise. A compromise? It's not an easy job, and several of my guys ran into trouble there. I had to pull them out. They're not expendable, but you'd be perfect for this job. Judging by what you do in your spare time, you don't have much of a choice. So get going. The order's at your door. Just try not to die. How do you know what I do in my spare time? Hangs up. Fine. Well, at least he decided to give us a chance. That's at least the bright side. Did I close this door before? Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, right. Okay, I remember now. In the beginning, I didn't have control because he was grabbing Etienne from the desk, so that makes sense. This is not the time to take a shower. Well, I had to check. See if there's anything new, but I guess not. Carl Martin is selling his share in the independent publishing agency HRMNY and investing in a large share of Morocco Publishing Agency. Initial information states that Mr. Martin is entertaining the possibility of joining a more major and stable player with successful and high potential projects. It was reported that the entrepreneur met with the Morocco board of directors today. So wait, he was drinking with the painting? That's enough for today. I'll try again another day. Okay, I figured I can't look at that again unless I... Oh, what a nice painting! That's really nice. I like that. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Wait, I gotta read this. Bar tab from Alt Liver Fint. Red one. Oh my god! Is this... Oh my god! What did you do?
It's easy to get a new one.
I need to put this on the desk. Oh, wait, I gotta... close that. There we go. Alright, let's put this here and see what our job is gonna be. Black River? Black River Drifters. Elena Von Barlow. We have to steal Excalibur?! The contractor agrees to infiltrate Black River Drifters by Elena Von Belro and extract an item, the sword Excalibur. The client agrees to pay the negotiated sum upon fulfillment of the contract. We have to go steal Excalibur? Are you serious? We have to go steal that? An excerpt from a review. However, drawing parallels between dogmatic faith and programmed AI commands is certainly an interesting exercise, especially for a subject that's already been done to death. Sans Magazine gives it 3 out of 5 stars. Wait, AI commands? What do you mean by that? Let me guess. Yep, I have to put the sword in that whole entire thing if I can extract it. Oh my god. But that's crazy. I have to go get Excalibur? Dude, I never thought that would be possible. Whoa, what happened here? Someone's doing some serious renovation. From the looks of it, yeah. Okay, no answer. Gotta try though, right? Why is there so many trash? Smells like dirt. Why is there so many trash, like, just sitting out in the hall? That's... Closed. More renovations? That's really disgusting, you know, and very unsanitary. That's completely unsanitary, you know. Let's see. Huh? Am I seeing this right? It's open. Oh. Access the abandoned apartment on the first floor. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll just go in then. Well, I won't find a body in here, will I? Because that would be very dramatic. Oh, what's this? A blank book. My neighbor tried to start writing it. Well, wow, it looks very abandoned. So that's what happens to writers once they work off their sentence. Huh. I never thought that I would actually get in here. Can I... Oh, I can't close it. Okay. Well... Okay. Well, I will just go back upstairs and focus on the job. And that is to get Excalibur out of the book. Which I'm still very shocked about. I never thought that I would jump into a book and steal Excalibur, the most legendary sword. Whoa. Oh man, I really love reading like fictional stories like that, like with King Arthur. Ouch. Especially reading like mythical stories, like mythology of stuff. Like, I love reading stories about that. Landing on a metal Landing on a metal floor isn't all that great, I'm guessing. Oh, hi, Jack. I'm Roderick. Right, it's just been so long. It's been a week, hasn't it? Like usual? Well, there was a little setback with the client. Is that booze I smell? No, I just haven't washed this jacket in a while. Etienne, you're lying through the skin of your teeth, man! Did you have problems because of the wand? Yeah, kind of. But we're back in business now. Today we'll be looking for Excalibur. The sword? Are you sure we're in the right book? If we're looking for a medieval sword, we'll find out once we take a look around. Intruder alert! Identify yourself, or you will be punished by the might of the Seekers of the Worthy. The voice is coming from a strange face on the wall that peeks out from the cables like a spider in its web. With the blessing of the worthy, I punish all who oppose our mission. Speak your name now. Etienne. Etienne, I shall hear the will of the worthy and decide your fate. Have patience. What the hell is going on? The short version is, this is a pilgrim ship, and they're very serious and strict, so cut it out with the jokes. I'm not making jokes. Shh. So where's Excalibur, and what's this worthy have to do with anything? What do you think the worthy is worthy of? Worthy of Excalibur? Mm-hmm. The worthy is the one who can pull the sword from the stone. They're flying around the universe on this ship looking for that person. I remember there was an old legend, or tale. I think the new author was also working with the walkers to get the sword. And now it's our turn. The worthy has spoken to me. Finally. Tell me, Etienne, are you prepared to join us, pilgrims, sailing this black river in search of the worthy, and give your life in the pursuit of our goal? Yes, I, the navigator, greet you, Acolyte Etienne. Welcome to our temple and home. Now get to work, as our ship requires constant inspection. Sounds good. You see two sliding doors with a control panel to the right of them. I wonder if I said a no, they're just going to attack me or something? Or reject me? I don't know, but at least they didn't, kill me, so that's the bright side. This looks like the elevator that connects the different ship decks. Want to go up? Push the call button on the elevator panel. The panel beeps indignantly. Acolyte Etienne, step away from the accession shaft. You must prove your faith through labor on this deck. Damn! Guess we're stuck here at the bottom. So, is this kind of like a scenario where we have to complete our objective and then we have to climb up the ladders of our rights of our ranks or something? It kind of feels that way to me. Am I wrong here or something? I don't know. The cables disappear up into the darkness. Kind of weird that it's all technological like this, though. The ship's navigator greets you, Acolyte. Can I say Excalibur? We cannot even discuss the sacred sword on the lower level of the ship. It is the most unholy part of our vessel. So how do I get up higher? It's simple. You will ascend once you prove you are worthy of it. Ugh. Where's the ship headed? We are exploring the vast reaches of the Black River in search of the worthy. Do you have any clues about where they might be? The sacred sword will lead us to them. When we find the worthy, we will draw the sacred sword from the stone and guide our people to a brighter future. So the worthy could be anyone? Even me? Let me try and pull out the Let me try and pull the sword out. I know I'm the worthy you're looking for. First, you must prove you are worthy of attempting to prove that you are worthy. Scratching head. Study truths, inspect the machinery, and help your brothers. That will guide you to gradual understanding of the truth that will unlock the path to the sword. No shortcuts for you. To cells, to cooling systems. So I have to inspect everything in the like around here, right? Is that what the main objective is supposed to be? And I can't get up to the top until I actually inspect everything? That's actually very specific. Engine room. It's kind of weird that Excalibur is like in a mechanical robotic ship. This is not what I pictured. This is not what I pictured at all. Just to clarify, I did not picture this. I literally did not whatsoever. Backup engine? Dude! Hang on. What's that sound? What sound? Ah! Watch out! Damn! Acolyte Samza, begin repairs immediately in the name of the worthy. Oh, elder brother, I cannot. What is your reason, Acolyte Samza? I need help. You still have your limbs. That means you are able to do the repairs. What? Dude, he's like close to death. He can't get up. Are you out of your mind? I cannot stand. Is something pinning you down, Acolyte Samza? I must have internal injuries. My ribs. I understand. You have lost faith in the worthy. May you not fear the disillusioned on your path. Remove them from your brotherhood. No, I cannot. My ribs. Hold on, let me do it. A bright red beam shoots out of nowhere, leaving a glowing glare on your retinas. When you manage to blink it away, you see Acolyte Samsa's unmoving body has a clean hole burned through the back of his head. What the hell? Acolyte Etienne, begin repairs immediately in the name of the worthy. It will be done. May the worthy gaze upon you and guide your hand as their own. You look at the panel by the ceiling that the beam came from, and your hands instinctively reach for the back of your head. Yeah, we should probably hurry with those repairs. I believe so too. Why is all the equipment decorated with these patterns? I don't know. Engine. You look at the glow inside the engine through a dense wave of heat. It's molten metal. You should hurry before the core melts. You lean forward and look into the engine start opening. Rubber hoses, metal pipes, pistons, and belts. Surprisingly, it all seems to be in good shape. Everything inside looks intact. So why is it heating up so much? I don't know. The author was very vague in his description of the engine. Use your hands. You reach for the closest moving part of the engine as soon as your hand touches the metal. You pull your fingers back sharply and step away. Damn, that's hot. Maybe it's supposed to be hot. It's a spaceship engine, right? Yeah, and the alarm is normal too. And these lights are flashing just for the fun of it. Acolyte Etienne, was it your hand that caused the engine temperature to increase? No, in the name of the worthy. It seems that the cooling system's out of order. Follow the lower hallway to the cooling center and try to determine the problem. It will be done. So, I think I get it now why the walkers are having problems with completing this job. I honestly think I figured out why. It's because there's always the possibility of them dying because of the navigator. Hot steam is escaping from the broken pipe. examine the equipment. The pipe is broken, and the water is turned on. What do we do? Let's close the water valve. It's shut. The pipe is, disconnect the broken pipe? You disconnect the broken pipe, it cools down fairly quickly, you put it in your coat pocket. You'll have to replace it with a new one. That's obvious. Water's blowing. It looks like I don't have much of a choice here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, there we go. The game froze there for a second. Let's go to the cells and see what's in there. Oh, it looks like I need a key card to open these doors. Dang it, why? Repair module? Some kind of device. Push the red button. A message appears on the screen. Brother, place the broken object in the slot and it will be restored to its former appearance. Oh! This is so easy! Object accepted. Processing. The compartment opens and you see the completely restored pipe within. Wow! It even recreated the rust on it. I guess that's how it looked before the explosion. Not bad. Alright, let's leave for now. And then we'll head back to the engine room and head into the cooling system. But yeah, I think what happens is that if you're unable to complete the job that you were tasked to do, then you pretty much die, which is not good because we can't die. It's not the best idea to connect the pipe while the water is flowing. Yeah, you're right. Close the water valve. Shut. Oh man, what do I do? Great, the pipe fits perfectly. Is that everything? Not quite. Check the equipment again. Maybe we're missing something? The water's blowing. It worked! Let's go take another look at the engine now. Phew. Thank God. Man, that was a little tedious, kind of, more or less. Poor guy. You examine the body, trying to avoid looking at the head wound. You don't notice anything of interest. There's something in his hand. Huh? You unclench the dead man's hand and see an electronic access card. Unfortunately, the explosion damaged it too. You take the still warm, partially melted access card. Oh, that must be one of the cards I need to get into one of those locked cells. The cooling system is steadily pumping the ice mixture through the pipes. The engine isn't radiating heat like before. You can even touch the outer panels with your bare hand. We fixed the cooling system. But it looks like that wasn't enough. Maybe there's some kind of button we need to push. Find the button. You inspect the device with an experienced eye, but you don't see anything that even looks like a control panel, button, lever, or ignition key. In the name of the worthy, I ask you to start the engine. It is not to me you should direct your prayers, acolyte Etienne, but to the worthy. I am just their servant. Worthy, I pray, start the engine. You clearly have not managed to learn the holy litanies yet, so I will help you, newcomer. Repeat after me. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. Something inside the engine starts rumbling discontentedly, gaining momentum. Suddenly, a shrill noise fills the room. Acolyte Etienne, you do not have enough faith. Oh, come on! My faith is stronger than ever! I believe in the worthy with my whole heart, my whole soul, with every cell in my body, I believe. Suddenly, a compartment opens on the side of the engine, and with a soft hiss and a cloud of white steam, an empty compartment designed to hold a cylindrical flask appears. I speak of something else. Place a full vessel of faith in the compartment so that our temple may continue its journey. Is that some kind of fuel? Faith? Yeah, it's something like fuel around here. Let's go look around. Maybe we can find somewhere to siphon some of this faith. Let's go. Okay, I think now we can go to the cells. Since we do have a card, we can use the repair module to restore it. That way we can get into one of these rooms. Oh, sweet! Access card for slot A. We'll go there when we have the time. I think this is it. There we go. Access granted. Is that a person sleeping in there? Let's check it out. A woman is lying in this tightly closed capsule, eyes closed and lips rapidly and soundlessly moving as she recites something. The woman looks absolutely exhausted, which makes it hard to guess her age. She could be 40 or 18. Her outfit is an odd blend of medieval style and futuristic materials. Oh god. Sorry about that. Her hands are folded across her chest and she's holding something, but you can't see what it is. Some sort of amulet that looks like it could be a cross or a sword. The capsule is full of electronic equipment and tubes leading from the woman to a glass vessel that is slowly filling up with a glowing liquid. This is what we're looking for. They call it faith. Is it coming out of her? Don't think about it. The vessel is almost full. You can take it. What will happen to her? You glance at the woman behind the glass screen who continues her silent recitation. She'll be okay. Remove the vessel of faith. You slowly remove the glass vessel of liquid out of the machine. The woman in the capsule pauses for a second. A new empty flask appears where the old one just was. The woman returns to her original state. Faith starts gradually filling the new vessel, but it happens very slowly. Knock knock. I figured she wouldn't react to that. Okay. I just had to check and make sure because, you know, I have no idea if she's even aware that I was here or not. Anyway, now that we have the faith, we can place it in the slot compartment of the engine. And hopefully that should be enough to restore it. The cooled engine is patiently waiting for you. The compartment to hold the flask of faith is still open. The flask fits completely in the compartment. You push down a little harder and it gently settles deeper into the machine. As soon as you take your hand out, a thick round hatch cover slides over the compartment. Try to remember the prayer yourself. Do you remember how it went? Something about flame and mechanism? And don't forget the worthy. Let me just find that part. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. By the will of the worthy, I pray for the flame to obey my will and activate this mechanism. A roar starts building inside the engine, then suddenly bursts out. The pistons start moving. A steady hum fills the engine room. May the worthy bless you, Acolyte Etienne. The engine is working correctly again. Your work here is done. It is time for you to ascend. You start looking around nervously, bowing your head slightly. Ascension is the right to climb higher, to the middle level of the ship. Of course. You may use the elevator to ascend. And the sword, Excalibur, the location of the sacred sword will be made known only to those who have proven themselves worthy of the knowledge. The navigator's voice is always called mechanical, but he says this phrase in an even colder voice. Well, let's go to the elevator then. But hey, at least we got the engine fixed up, so that's a good thing. We'll go back. We'll go back to the elevator through the cooling system. Come on, get to the elevator. Walk faster, Etienne, or run at least. Run, run, run like the wind. Do you wish to ascend to the middle level, brother? I almost said blother. Yes, I do. Sorry, my eye kind of itched. Welcome to Earth, brother. Earth? You look around. We call the lower decks Hell, the middle deck Earth, and the upper decks Heaven. Correct, brother. I see you have already studied our scriptures. If the will of knowledge guides you, visit the library on this floor. Okay, and is Excalibur there, on the top floor? Every acolyte who ascends from Hell must first serve 5 human years on Earth before they will be permitted to touch the sword. What? Only after 5 years have passed can an acolyte grasp the highest sacred truth, and then the worthy will permit them to ascend to heaven and touch the sword. Begin your service. Your 5-year countdown has begun. So what am I supposed to do? How should I serve? Study truths, inspect the machinery, and help your brothers. Only routine will guide you to gradual understanding of the truth. We should look around and figure out a better plan than mopping floors for 5 years. I agree. Because this will take forever, and we don't have that kind of time. Access card? Oh, cool. Cabins? Oh, controller. Another slot for Faith. I thought they only needed it on the lower level. Faith is what moves our ship forward. Without it, the search for the worthy would be impossible. It is needed on each deck of the ship, as well as in each stage of our lives. Alright, I get it. Restroom. Oh, let's check the armory. Prayer. Locked. Insufficient energy, of course. Prayer. A prayer is carved into the wall in Gothic script. May strength fill the part of my body that you require most of all, O worthy. Okay, that should be easy to remember. I'll write it down. I'll call it the spirit prayer. Sweet. It looks like the only thing we can go into is the restroom, since it's the only door that's lit up. Oh, there's another access card. C. Toilets. Okay. I don't have to go right now. Fire extinguisher. It looks like there's not much in here to do, so I guess it's okay to leave for now. Alright. Round table room? Oh, okay, we can't go in there. What the? Round table. Does one of them happen to be? No, these swords belong to the ship's crew. Excalibur isn't here. It's supposed to be sticking out of a stone, remember? Oh, right. Of course, Tommy. Burning? Oh, no, that's not good. The device connected to the prayer chamber is on fire. You won't be able to get the vessel of faith. Just don't stick your hands in there. We need to find the fire extinguisher first. Whoosh. The man inside shows no signs of life, just like the equipment surrounding the capsule. The flask of faith was filled up before the fire and is almost unscathed. You take it from the compartment. It really is a miracle that it's intact. The chamber's empty. Oh god, what happened to him? The youngest crew member you've seen so far is writhing in pain inside the chamber. The panel showing his vitals is blinking red, as is the panel showing the temperature inside the capsule. Looks like the chamber overheated. We should cool it down so that guy doesn't die. I don't have anything for that, though. On the side panel, you notice that the thermometer is set automatically. It says controlled by the navigator. I guess the navigator has problems understanding what room temperature is. I don't need to take it right now. An elderly woman, she's dead. The flask that usually holds faith is empty. What about this one? There's an old man inside the capsule. His whole body is shaking and his hands are grasping the chest of his suit as though he's trying to rip it apart. There's a phrase flashing on the panel. Heart failure, stabilizer injection required. I don't have that, though. His flask of faith is filled to the brim. A dead man lies motionless in the capsule. The flask of faith next to the capsule is completely empty. Looks like the crew started to lose faith in their mission. After so many years of fruitless wandering, I'm not surprised. Alright, let's move on. Wait a second. Look what he's holding. You open the capsule, and as steam escapes, you can see that the dead man's hands are grasping a tape reel. We should listen and see what's on there. I agree. Okay. So, I guess there's nothing I can do in here for now. So, I will go ahead and move on. But now we can go ahead and go into the library, at least. Whoa! It's on fire! There's damage here, too. I guess the engine must have really flared up. We should hurry! If the fire spreads to the library, all the scriptures could be ruined. Luckily, I have another one. Compartment. The hatch won't open. What about this one? Oh, there we go. To hear the words of the past, recite the voice prayer. To lower the righteous sword, recite the sacrifice prayer. To alter the electric river's current, recite the spirit's prayer. No, I don't have anything for that. What about this one? Okay, looks like that one is broken. Reading. If my hand, Allworthy, prevents me from serving you, I will cut it off like a withered root. Let's write that down. I'll call it the sacrifice prayer. Are you sure you won't get them mixed up with such strange names? Well, I don't have much of a choice here. Aw, man, can I not get over there? Oh, we can put... Oh, but I can't. Oh! I need a multi-tool. I think the only option I have left is to go back down to the lower level. You wish to descend to a lower level? Yes, I want to go down. Well, we do have the access key to get into those cells, so it would make sense to go ahead and use these cards to get in those two. Let's see, I know I have one for C. Access granted. Cool, thank you. Whoa. Is this a storage? This looks like a storage. It's completely empty. I don't think anyone's lived here for a while. From the looks of it, yeah. I think that's it. Okay, I know I have another... Ah, to B. Okay. Okay, I got it. So, we'll use the B card to get in. Unknown error. Access denied. Damn. Ah. Synthesized objects? Oh! Okay, that makes perfect sense. So it's like a workbench, except, okay, I get it now. But now we do have a tool to use. So we'll go back up. Yes, I'm gonna go back up. But now we have but at least now we have something to use. to get one of those compartments to open up. So that's the bright side of it. I believe it was this one. Yep. You find something on the multi-tool that kind of looks like a screwdriver, and use it as a lever to move the piece of metal. Cool. But I can't get come on, why? I want to get through. Let me through. Let me through. Oh my god, I'm upset right now. Oh my god, how am I supposed to get through this? Huh. Dude, what am I supposed to do? I have no idea. I don't know. Oh, wait. Go back into the cabins. I do have some vessels to use to put in here. You must say a prayer. Speak your request of the worthy. Let's do a spirit prayer. I will give you their answer soon. So the worthy only talks to you? Why can't I hear the answer straight from them? You ask the wrong questions, Acolyte. You must ask why you are not worthy. Why you are not yet worthy of a direct conversation with the worthy. Worthy of the worthy? Does the author know what a tautology is? In any case, I specifically was created in the supposed image of the worthy, and therefore I received signals from them. You were created? I thought you were human. The worthy has declared their will. You may activate the device. Indicators and messages start to light up. Thank you, all worthy. You rub your hands together. Warning, insufficient energy, limited functionality available. These are the energy usage statistics. It looks like the navigator requires almost 70% of the total energy. And reading so much is forcing them to fly slower than they had originally planned. I guess he's just that important. What compartment shall I activate for you, Acolyte? How about the armory? The armory compartment is receiving the required amount of energy. Access granted. Great. Okay, let's go in here. Whoa! That is one giant cannon. On the side of the massive cannon, you see a control panel. The panel is inside a decorative metal frame with a floral motif. How does it turn on? Maybe it runs on faith too. You look under the panel and see a familiar empty compartment designed to fit a flask of faith. Damn it, fine. Your finger slowly reaches towards the velvety-looking black surface of the control panel screen. Are you sure that's a good idea? The tip of your finger slides across the screen. For the first second, it seems like nothing happened, but the next second, a substantial static shock runs through your finger. Ow! As soon as you pull your finger away, a message appears on the screen. Insufficient faith. Of course. Okay. No! I didn't... Lasers? The way forward is blocked by buzzing beams of energy. No, I shouldn't touch it. Another prayer. And the voices of their disciples will resound along the Black River, from shore to shore, from source to mouth. Let's write that down. I'll call it the voice prayer. Oh, perfect! I guess there's a way to... Oh, it's a ventilation shaft. A cell? Documents. Part of a note. It underlines the fact that there was a sharp increase of suicides on Earth after our crew took Excalibur off the planet. I don't like the sound of that. Okay, I figured. I can't get out of that. Got it. Alright, let's go through here. And I think that's all we have to do in the armory for now. For now, at least. That's the kitchen. Oh! Oh, sweet! I can change out where I can go in through. Perfect. I don't have to waste time with finding another flask of faith. Table. Yay, food! Shelves. Frozen door. You see a huge metal door frozen shut at floor level. That looks like a freezer. Try to open the door. You pull on the cold handle with all your strength, no results. Yeah, that's not going to work. Maybe there's a knife somewhere in the kitchen? A knife? Are you joking? You need a sledgehammer and a chisel to break this ice. Or an ice pick. Sure, there must be an ice pick around here, right? For all that space ice climbing they do. It doesn't have to be an actual ice pick, but there must be some kind of similar tool here. I don't see anything in the text. Maybe you should ask your neighbor. I think my neighbors all hate me now, but I'll try. Might as well. They are definitely gonna ask why I need one, though. Maybe to deal with that darn stubborn nail that I've been dealing with for the last couple of times. Knock knock. Who's there? It's Etienne. Who? Etienne! Your neighbor! Etienne, your neighbor! Sorry, I heard Dakota in the background, so I was making sure that she was okay. I see. I'm looking for a pickaxe. Do you happen to have one? A pickaxe? What the hell is going on in your apartment? I found the job as a miner. Today's my first day. They told us to bring our own pickaxes, but I seem to have lost mine. Do you happen to have a spare? What utter nonsense. No way even old Henry falls without one. Oh my, a miner? What wonderful news! It's about time you came to your senses and stopped all that scribbling. All holed up in there? Let me go look. You actually believe that? Here, just remember to bring it back. Thank you. Okay, why has old Henry been having giant stuff that shouldn't even be in his apartment in the first place? First, a sledgehammer, among other things, and now a pickaxe. Seriously, what's next? A katana? Makes me wonder what kind of other crazy stuff the old man keeps in his apartment. You raise the pickaxe over your head. Okay, here goes. Yay, we did it! The ice is broken into tiny pieces. Oh, nice. What about this one? Ice! That might come in handy. What for? To cool something down later. You'll find out. Fine. The giant block of ice takes up the whole corner and glares unkindly at you. Well, do it. Only as much strength as needed. That's your motto. With a measured swing, you raise the pick over your head and drop it onto the ice block. A thin crack appears along the edge, and a large chunk of ice falls to the floor with a crash. Not bad. You pick up the chipped off chunk of ice from the floor. Perfect! Thank you! Thank you! That's actually very kind. Thank you very much. So that's why, I think that's why old Henry doesn't like me, is because I'm a writer. It's because Etienne is a writer. Is that the moon? That's the moon! Or is that a planet? I cannot tell. But it's space! It's space! I know, but let's go. Not receiving. Oh! We need to reduce the ship's energy consumption. Let's go figure out how we can do that. Okay. But dang it! I'm upset. Upset, I tell you. Upset. But fine, whatever. Oh, sweet! We can use the chunk of ice that we have to cool this guy down. You pour ice on the capsule, the ice sizzles, then quickly starts melting. The temperature slowly starts to fall, and as soon as it reaches a normal range, you can open the capsule. The man's eyes are still closed, but at least you saved him from suffocating in that heat. Should we leave him like this? Yeah, let him get a little fresh air. Take the flask. You remove the flask of glowing liquid and put it in your pocket, making sure the lid is on tight first. Thank you. You nod at the still unconscious man. And then the other guy, he needs a stabilizer injection. Which, oh, you know what? I just remembered. It could be in, the infirmary. Dang it. Well, okay, I need to figure this out. So, give me a sec. Oh, I still, okay. Dang it. What now? Oh, wait, let's go back down. I think, let's go back down. I want to try something out real quick. Alright, let's go back to the cells real quick. I have to say, I love puzzle games, even though I always have to look up information for that, but so far, I'm doing pretty good. Oh, wait. Oh, I can go in here now! Oh, this is cell B. Okay, I see. I get it now. Oh, perfect. Okay. Wait. Oh, dang it. I don't have access to go in there. Dang it. Oh. Well, that's just great. Yeah, let's go back up. Okay, there's gotta be something I'm missing here. Let's go check this guy first. You could try, but... oh, okay. What kind of monster are you? The guy inside is clearly dying, and you're only interested in the flask? Alright, I just wanted to check. Let's go find his medicine. Well, the problem is, I don't have access to go in there! What am I supposed to do? I don't know! Oh. Dude, I have no clue what I'm supposed to do next. Cause I don't have anything besides a pickaxe and a few other things. Dang it, what am I supposed to do? Wait. There's one room I haven't tried yet that I couldn't touch because it needs a flask of faith in it. So I'm gonna try something. It's time to go back into the armory. Alright, let's go. Now let's do it! Insert the flask. With a hiss, the flask of faith settles deep into the cannon. The panel starts flashing almost immediately. Blue and green symbols form patterns and then fly apart, forming several rectangular buttons. Okay, so what now? Try touching the words. That seems to be how they do it in the book. Touch the message and say a prayer. 3 greenish-blue rectangles are lit up on the weapon panel. Status check. So, as you choose the second option, the screen goes black for a moment. Then a chart appears on it. This cannon uses more than 20% of all the ship's energy. That's why we're going to turn it off. What's that number mean? The weapon's firepower. If it's to be believed, this weapon can destroy planets. A shiver runs through your body. We should turn it off quickly. We need energy. Deactivate. You see a huge message that covers the whole screen. Prayer required. Okay, go ahead. Which one should I say? It's hard to tell. I'll look for something about the weapon or energy. The words "sing a prayer" are flashing insistently across the screen. Hang on a sec. Recite to alter current. Sacrifice. Prayers must be sung. However, we are currently in our 453rd day mourning period for Acolyte Remar. The mourning period includes a ban on singing. I see. Oh, that's awful. It's a voice prayer? And the voices of their disciples will resound along the Black River from bank to bank, from source to mouth. Incorrect. Rushes towards you. You try to dodge, but oh no. Son of a... This is too strong of a charge for a simple punishment. Spirit prayer? May strength fill the part of my body that you require most of all, O worthy. Incorrect. Oh my god, why? Well, there aren't that many options left. Fine, the sacrifice prayer. My hand, O worthy, prevents me from serving you. I will cut it off like a withered root. You hear a hiss, and the control panel goes dark. The cannon has been deactivated. See? It wasn't that hard, except for the part where I kept selecting the wrong prayer. Oh, I found the cards for the cell deep block. The container on the shelf attracts your attention. Is it just me, or does it seem like there's something valuable in there? Should I check the text? It'll only take me 10 minutes. I'll do it myself. The container on the shelf is locked tightly. Okay, I need a lockpick or something. Let me see. Examine the multi-tool, looking for something that will help you, but you accidentally hit something that causes a red laser beam to shoot out from it. Whoa. Blinking, you see that the lock on the container has melted open. How did you do that? What the heck did I push? You try examining the multi-tool from all sides, but you can't find anything that looks like a laser. Fine. Oh, that was pretty funny. Perfect. Now we can go through the ventilation shaft. Oh, I finally made it to the other side. Thank you. Ooh, another tape reel. Oh, that one's jammed. Open this one. Looks like someone already took the audio playback device. To activate the playback device, insert Faith into the compartment on the panel, brother. Why is it always Faith? You really should understand by now that all the equipment here runs on it. Okay, I can't play it because I need another flask. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna check and see if I can at least now go into the infirmary. If not, then the only option I have left is to go back down to lower level and see if I can open it. There we go. Now we can go into the infirmary, get the stabilizer injected into the capsule, and then we can go ahead and take the flask. A medical chair stained with something red. I know what it is. I'm not even gonna go there. Near the wall is... Try and open it. Okay, I figured. You find the long probe on the multi-tool that you might be able to use as a lockpick. As soon as you insert it into the lock, something clicks and the lock opens on its own. It picked the lock itself? You look at the device proudly. Yes! We found it! You're standing in front of a huge shelving unit. The control panel next to it is illuminated. The first thing you notice is 3 blue numbers in the middle of the screen. Beep. The inside is made of neat square compartments with different types of bottles in each one. You pick up the closest one and read the old-fashioned paper tag, dandelion leaf, folk medicine, and the space age. It's empty. You put the flask back on the shelf. How about we check the other compartments? Okay, so let's check the second one. Beep! In the middle of the shelf, you see a gilded box with an ornate inscription, Relics of the Great Martyr Vimar. A melted audio reel is lying next to it. No, wait! I don't think it's a good idea to touch sacred relics on the ship where there's a crazy head that shoots lasers. There's something written on here, but it's hard to read. Sac-id ooze. Sacred truth? Isn't that what the navigator was talking about to get to the top? We need to restore this and listen to it as soon as we can. Okay, we have one more to look at. Beep! Dozens of mean-looking metal syringes stare up at you from under their glass caps. They are each filled with a greenish liquid. The label on the inner wall reads, Stabilizer. I don't know how to inject people. You're lucky I'm a doctor. But actually, I guess you're not that lucky since I don't have hands here. Oh, you remembered something new about yourself? Yeah? Anyway, I'd feel more confident if it was some kind of spray or gel. Looks like you'll have to learn a new skill today. Fantastic. You carefully lift off one of the caps and take a syringe. It cools your skin and fits comfortably in your hand. Let's go back to the old man in the capsule. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's get going. Alright, I guess I don't need to be in here anymore, but I will have to go back. Oh wait, I can't go into the I can't go into the library yet because I need a capsule. Well, I need a flask, and I need to restore one of the tape reels. Use a syringe. You have the syringe, and you're all ready to save the old man. Inject him quickly! I've never done this before. I don't think the needle can pierce the capsule's glass. There's a catheter. There, to the left, under the panel. Just stick the needle in there and push out the medicine. A shiver of relief runs through your body as the medicine disappears into the capsule. Sorry about that. The old man's condition starts improving before your very eyes. You cross your arms over your chest and wait. The old man's convulsions gradually stop. His breathing evens out, and his fingers stop tearing at his clothes. Hey, we saved his life! Yep, now can I take the flask and move on? Alright. Whew, we did well. I think so too. Alright, let's get out of here. And then let's go back down to the lower level and restore that. And restore that reel. And I also need to go into the D cell. I hope I can just get in there without any issues. First, let's go to the repair module. Put this in here. There we go. Great, now we can listen to it on the player in the library. What else is there? No, that's it. Okay. Let's go to here and unlock that cell door. Access granted. Okay. We'll go in here. Whoa. An elegant chest stands in the middle of the room. It looks as though the whole cell has been built around it. A red light starts glowing on the device. Another one, exactly identical, lights up on the chest. You bring the multi-tool close to the chest and it opens on its own. How convenient. What's inside? Oh! More medicine stuff! Okay, I think that's all there is in there, so I'll go back out. Go back to the elevator and go back up so that we can watch the tape. Or at least listen to it anyway. Yes, I want to go back up. Let's go. Okay, and then, I have to go back into the cabins. And then, I think I have to go back into the infirmary. No, the armory! Never mind. Go back. Okay, so let's go back into the armory. And then we can go through the shaft so that we can listen to the reels and put the flask in. Why does this have to be so tedious? Oh, man. There we go. To activate the playback device, insert Faith into the compartment on the panel, brother. Why is it always Faith? Let's put it in here. You put the flask in the compartment and then gently slice it to the machine. You must say a prayer. Speak your request to the worthy, brother. The worthy has heard your prayer, brother. You may activate the device. Thank you, all worthy. It looks like we can use this machine to listen to the audio reels recorded by members of the crew. There might be useful information on them. What a wonderful technology! It's just an ordinary audio player. Wasn't there anything like it in your book? No. Although considering where we are now, nothing should surprise me. You're looking at the audio playback device. The control panel is to the left and the reel slot is to the right. Let's listen to the first one. You hear an old woman's voice coming from the crackling speaker. I remember reading an article criticizing our mission, even before we set off. I want to record the author's thoughts before I forget. He wrote about how the sword, which he blasphemously called a hunk of metal stuck in a stone, led to the idea of dividing us into the worthy and unworthy. Gradually, people who understood that their chances of being found unworthy were extremely high found ways to avoid the test, coming up with crazier and crazier excuses to keep from being stigmatized as unworthy. This hunk of metal, which allegedly got stuck because of shifting stone slabs, caused a general acceleration in the development of interplanetary travel, which eventually led to our departure. However, sometimes even I begin to wonder. The recording cuts out. Let's listen to the second one. Warning, the material you're about to listen to was recorded on Earth, and we consider it to be against our faith and our mission. You hear a middle-aged man's voice coming from the crackling speaker. Ahem. In my attempts to analyze the influence of faith on our technology in light of recent events, I came upon an interesting detail. After all, Behind all technology stands the lint machine, which has a proven 2% error rate. That means there's a 2% chance that the base algorithm that every machine, every computer is built on is capable of making a mistake or failing. The uncertainty and unpredictability that this fact imposes on seemingly faithful and reliable machines creates space for superstition. What if I pray and the mistake doesn't happen? What if I perform a ritual, cross my fingers, and the mistake doesn't happen? The recording ends. Okay, time to listen to the last one. Oh! I listen to all tape recordings. Hear an old man's weak voice coming from the crackling speaker. Oh, worthy, I pray to you. It is not your strength I desire. Alright. It writes the words on a piece of paper held against your knee. But the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. The voice cuts out, then you hear the sound of the elevator opening, and the navigator's voice from far off. Is this the sacred truth the navigator was talking about? If it is, then we won't have to work here for 5 years. Alright, let's go to the elevator. I think we'll be allowed up to the sword now, too. I think so, too. So, we'll go ahead and head out of here and get back to the elevator room. Because I think that's all I have to do on this floor. Has anyone ever earned it? Acolyte Remar proves his faith in the worthy and rose to heaven, but unfortunately he is no longer with us. Great. Wait, what am I supposed to do? I believe I have grasped the sacred truth. I'm listening, Acolyte. Clear your throat, glancing surreptitiously at the paper in your hand. All worthy, it is not your strength that desire, but the responsibility that falls on one who is bold enough to raise a blade above themselves. That is indeed the sacred truth. It must be understood by those who decide to touch the sword and be declared worthy. I am amazed that you were able to grasp it in such a short time. Well, I am prepared to uplift you. Are you sure you're ready? Nothing left undone here? I'm ready, let's go get the sword. Uplift me. It shall be done. Yay! We finally made it to the top! A server room? What's in the server room? It is locked, a sign... okay. So I guess my only option is to go through here. Oh! Acolyte Etienne. What now? You said we could touch the sword. That is true. But you have been given a more important task right now. Go to the navigator's cabin. First, can I just... You notice the panel sliding back on the wall to reveal a weapon hidden behind it. It looks familiar. You automatically touch the back of your head. I'm going. Oh, yeah, go ahead, go now. That is very big. Navigator? That thing's huge! Why did you summon me? Well, besides to kill me, obviously. I need you to change the ship's course. Change it? Can't you do that yourself? I do not have the authority. Only the crew members can confirm the decision to go back. Go back? But what about the search for the worthy? Most of the crew has lost faith in our goal. Is that why you killed them? I simply made several harsh decisions based on purely economical reasons, to reserve food and oxygen for the more useful crew members. Listen, the only thing I'm interested in is the sword. I permit you to touch it if you confirm our course change. Okay, fine. What do I need to do? First, confirm your bloodline by stating your ancestral code. Code. You tap on the cage. None of the characters ever say a code in the text. Hold on. I forgot my code. you do not remember your code, state the names of your ancestors and I will confirm the code from the database. I doubt I'm in the database. Then how did you get on the ship? If you are on the ship, you are part of the crew. You're an acolyte. There can be no outsiders here. If you're a part of the crew, the computer starts to give off a wisp of smoke. You must have a lineage, or else you would not have been accepted onto the crew. Keep talking. Can't there be an exception to your rules? There are no exceptions. The conclusion is simple. You are a member of the crew who refuses to confirm their lineage. That means you are in opposition to our mission, which therefore means you must be eliminated. Well, I'd say that's not far from the truth. You roll up your sleeves. Okay, oh my god, he has so much life! He has so much life. Oh my god, that is so much life. I can see now why I had to find all of that. Yay! Uh-oh. Okay. Yay! Ah! I don't like it. There we go. Uh-oh. Yay! There we go. I can definitely see the difference now. Yay! I'm doing great! Thank you, new skill! Yay! I did it! Man, that was easy. Sinner, the worthy will punish your soul. Navigator's core flares up from within. Sinner! Sinner? Sinner. Sin. Navigator's voice cuts out in the middle of the word. Suddenly, a siren starts sounding. Get to the sword now! He awakened the whole crew and they'll be here soon. Reserve power activated. Total system reboot in 3 minutes. Hurry, Etienne! Okay, yeah. I'm going. Warning! Sinner! On the upper deck. He's already back up? No time to waste thinking about that! Head for the sword! Okay, I'm going! Ah, they're coming! They're coming! Oh no, they're coming! Get the sword! Bang! Oh no! They'll break through any minute! The sword draws your full attention. The majestic hill gleams in the light, and the sharp blade disappears into the thick stone. I'll try and use my hands to pull it out first. Right, maybe out of all the people in the world, you're actually the worthy? You lower your head, take a deep breath, and walk up to the stone. That was sarcasm! Find another way to get the sword out quickly! Your hands feel like they're filled with strength, and lightning seems to flash inside you. You're wasting time! I am worthy. What are you mumbling over there? Can't we use a laser or something to cut it out of the stone? I am worthy! Your legs lead you forward of their own accord. Your hand grabs the sword's hilt, and it fits perfectly. It's your sword. All you have to do is pull it out, and... Damn it! Your muscles burn, but the sword doesn't move an inch. Can we please find the laser? There's no way it can be stuck so tight in this damn stone. You jump up onto the stone. Grabbing the sword's hilt, you use your full weight to try and move Excalibur back and forth. They're getting desperate! They'll blow up the whole ship! A high-pitched squeal from behind the door drowns out the siren's wail. They remembered that they have an automatic chainsaw, diamond-coated, from page 142! Now we really don't have time! Damn it all! Let's use the rag. What are you doing? Use the pickaxe! The pickaxe glints in your hands. You wind up and strike the edge of the stone. A big ragged chunk falls to the floor with a crash. That's kind of unfair, but pretty efficient. I need to get to the sword at any cost. The shouting behind the door gets louder. The sword lurches forward. You throw your pickaxe aside and manage to catch it at the last second. There are still bits of stone on the blade, but all in all, Excalibur is free. You're fast! Seems like the stone got pretty worn out over the course of the journey. You try to raise Excalibur triumphantly, but it's too heavy. Besides, the saw's sharp teeth are tearing apart the thick steel door right before your very eyes. Time to get out of here? Time. You grasp the sword with all your strength to get out of here. Yay! We did it! We got the sword! Yeah! We got Excalibur! And it didn't break! Yeah! We got the sword! We got Excalibur! Oh man, I was worried there for a second. Yeah! We got the sword! Oh my god, that was, oh man, that was very horrifying. But hey, at least we did it. We did it. We absolutely did it. Did you get the item? Yeah, I got your item. You're welcome. I need to get some sleep now. I'm exhausted. I don't blame you. That was very horrifying and very... Oh no. Okay, I gotta go. I gotta get going. I'm going. Yes, I'm going. I'm getting the phone, okay? Hello? Etienne, you called. Did something happen? I called you? Yeah, I was away for the weekend, but when I came back, there were 15 missed calls on my machine. I figured something must have happened to you. Damn. Looking around at the empty beer bottles. Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I apologize for bothering you. Don't worry about it. Well then, goodbye, I guess? Yes, goodbye. Ah! Oh, come on! Enough with the phone calls! The order has been accepted. You may go. There was no envelope. What envelope? You know, the one with the money inside that you usually give me after. Last time, you ruined an order that cost me 600,000 pounds sterling. How much? And you think I'm going to pay you for that? Think of it as compensation for my losses. Hold on. You paid me 1,000 per order. That still leaves you with so much money. That's all I have to say. Ugh. You know, right? But hey, we got the job done. That's the bright side. It's done. We're good. So, let's go to bed. It was a job well done, even though that was a terrifying job that we had to go through. It's been a tough day. Yeah, no joke. Yay! We finished book 4! A week later. And hey, the apartment is clean now. What a wonderful day. There's no... I heard laughter. Where did that come from? Okay, well, I'm ending it here for now since I have to go and pick up dinner because I am so hungry. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed me finally succeeding in a job where nothing is broken. I was so happy that we actually had to get Excalibur. I was so happy, but at the same time, it was so tedious. But I am relieved that we got it done, and it was a job well done. We didn't break the sword, so that was a good thing. Anyway, I gotta go now, but I will see you guys next time, okay? Bye!